Shalom. Just want to share something with you guys that Ruach HaKodesh was ministering to me about. So it's natural for all of us to want to go out and tell people about Yahusha HaMashyakh. We want to tell people the truth. And there's a lot of debate about how to do that. There's a lot of people creating their own doctrine on how to do that. But it's really more simple than we make it into. So the first and foremost, and really the only thing that we need to worry about, or not really worry about, that, but we need to make sure of, is that we're being led by Ruach HaKodesh. That's it. Plain and simple. The harvest that we're going out into, none of us planted that harvest. It's not our wheat. It's not our sheep. That's Yahuah's harvest. He planted the wheat and the sheep. It's our job as laborers to go out and tend to the sheep and pluck the wheat. That's it. And the thing about it is, the way you know who the sheep and who the goats and the sheep are, the way you know the wheat from the tare, is that when you speak the truth, whoever receives it, that's the wheat. That's the sheep. Yahusha even told us that my sheep know my voice and another they will not follow. So there's no need to argue and debate. There's no need to come up with a strategy. When you wake up in the morning, ask Yahuah for his will. Hand your will over to him if you need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really is way more simple than we think it is. And when we allow Ruach HaKodesh to be the one that's leading us into doing these things, then we are truly coming in Yahusha's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to try to figure out how to get someone to receive the truth, because first and foremost, if you're trying to figure out how to get somebody to receive the truth, then that's your will anyway. That's not Yahuah's will, because you don't know who he called from the foundations of this world, from the foundations of the earth. None of us do. I don't know. You don't know. Your neighbor don't know. Nobody knows who Yahuah called. He knows. And he's calling his sheep. And the thing about it is, one of the things that we have to remember is, he has natural branches that are his sheep. But he also has Gentiles grafted in branches that are also his sheep. And he knows who they are just as well. So we have to become comfortable. We need to become comfortable with people not receiving what it is Yahuah has sent us out to do or say. And just chop it up to, maybe they're not his sheep. Maybe that's not his wheat. Or, on the other hand, you can look at it like, maybe they're just not ready for it. You know, that was just a seed that was planted. Either way, know that it's his harvest. We don't need to go out here and try to make people understand the truth and try to make people receive it and put it in terms that make people feel comfortable. Like, thing about it is, a person is going to receive Yahusha no matter what it is that you say to them. Period. If they truly want him, they will receive him however he comes to them. Period. It's not about us. This is not our harvest. And it's our job to just make sure that we are faithful and obedient laborers. That's all we are. We are laborers in Yahuah's harvest. All right. I just wanted to share that with you guys because, you know, I was one of those people that had a lot of zeal coming into this. And, you know, if you had gone on my Instagram, my Facebook page back when I was really like rocking on them like that, and even some of my earlier YouTube videos, you can see it. You can see the pride. You can see the arrogance. You can see it. I can see it. So I know others can see it. You know what I'm saying? But Yahuah, praise Yah, has been working on me to where he's, like I said, what I'm talking to you about is what Ruach HaKodesh is talking to me about. So I'm never excluded from any of these messages. But he's really been like working on my heart and reminding me of what my place is. And my place is to be a laborer in his harvest. That's it. However he tells me to labor, because don't know what it's going to take to draw someone in to Yahusha, but Yahuah does. And the last thing I'm going to say is, let's remember what Yahusha said. Yahusha said that no one can come to him unless the Father who sent him draws that person. So again, that's just emphasizing all over again that it's not our harvest. It's Yahuah. So you can sit and say all the right things to a person, but if Yahuah is not drawing them to Yahusha, they're not going to receive it. It doesn't mean that you need to go and change your approach. It just means that you have to simply just hand them over to Yahuah and keep it moving. That's it. Simple. All right. Pray y'all have a great day today. I love you. Shalom Aleichem.